Welcome back to Expresso. Don't worry, the Olympic challenge will continue up against Metro FM, and so far it's neck on neck. Likewise in Le Mans, where we've had some incredible racing action, it's time to get into Overdrive TV. Gav Williams joins us. Without your partner in crime, we miss him today.
Yes,
man.
yeah, Ciro's in Johannesburg, but yeah, it's a bit odd doing it on my own, but here we are. And this week we are starting off with the Nissan Qashqai.
Qashqai?
Yes, Qashqai. And now it comes with an interesting bit of trivia as standard. When you buy one, you can tell your friends what Qashqai means. It is actually named after a tribe, a nomadic tribe from northern Iran. So, and
the Bedouins have never been this famous.
Exactly. Well, you get the Tuareg, which is a VW, which is also a nomadic tribe, so it seems to be quite popular. But it's also not the only thing you get. I mean, the one we drove was the 1.5-litre diesel DCI, and it's one of those cars that it looks very, very cool, and it's also quite practical. So it works on both an emotional and a kind of rational level. And by the time the other moms have got their X5s or their Range Rovers out of the school parking lot, you'll already be at home working out how much money you saved on diesel for their varsity fees. So as I said, it works on so many levels, and it's a dead cool looking car.
Yeah.
It's a very urban kind of sporty look, which I know are words
nice
that are
and clean.
Absolutely,
like
which are words
yeah.
that are thrown around a bit too much these days in the design world. But Nissan don't get enough credit for making really brilliantly good small engines, and this one's as I said, it's a 1.5-litre diesel, which gets 110 kilowatts, which is all you need in a car like this. And also, if you've got precious cargo in the back like kids, you really don't want anything that's a bit too wild. And as with any diesel, you get great low-down torque, and it really is. It's great fun to drive. It's got a bit of fizz to it as well, which is remarkable for a very small diesel engine. And starting at 277,000 rand.
How does that compare with its big brothers?
You know, it's actually strange. 300,000 rand seems to be becoming like the kind of standard entry level of what cars cost. It really speaks volumes of where the car industry's gone. Now, a few weeks ago, we spoke about the DeltaWing, which was racing at Le Mans. Now, Audi dominated Le Mans, but they were by no means the stars of the show. The little Nissan DeltaWing was, and it was, as I said, it was the star of the show until this happened.
Let's take a look.
Let's have a look.
Look at the Toyota, he's looking, he's probing. Oh, he plunks him!
It's the
DeltaWing.
It's the DeltaWing. Yep.
That was just a mistake by Nakajima right there. He's a rookie here at Le Mans. Yes, 0-3-0.
Yeah,
bang. Just a sudden move. It was like he didn't think there was anyone over there. The DeltaWing is not going to disappear.
Absolutely. And I mean, the thing with that little DeltaWing was it's a 1.6-litre turbo engine, so it's a tiny little car, and it was running rings around the other 55 entrants. It wasn't allowed an official entry. It went in as a 56th non-official entry.
They call it the Project 56.
That's exactly what they call it. Yeah, absolutely. And obviously being so light and with its power-to-weight ratio being so phenomenal, it didn't have to stop for tyres or fuel as much as the other bigger cars. And apparently the viewership of the race dropped by 30% when that happened. So everyone was really rooting for the little DeltaWing to cause a huge upset, and it was destined to. And until a Toyota punted it into the wall. No.
I suppose, well, a little bit of Japanese rivalry,
exactly,
you know.
Yes,
it speaks volumes for where Le Mans is. That's great that they are introducing this, because obviously that's going to drive the manufacturers to start using this as a platform to introduce these wonderful hybrids and different.
Absolutely, and then also Formula One is going to 1.6-litre turbos next year, so it might be a bit of a clue as to what Nissan's intentions are. Maybe they're coming into F1, who knows?
Who knows? Yeah. All right, so a thumbs up for the Nissan Qashqai by all
Absolutely,
accounts?
yeah, fantastic car. As I said, it makes sense on an emotional and a rational level. It really is a cool car. You can't do much worse than that.
Well, I'm glad we finally had a chance to hook up on the show, man. I hate you because you have the best job in the world.
I do.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks a lot.
Look forward to having Ciro back next week, and that was coming to you from Overdrive TV, getting into the Nissan Qashqai, ideal for the moms out there who want a little bit of spark and fizz as they hit the city. We're going to take a quick break. The Expresso Olympic Challenge continues afterwards. We'll see you now.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.